you know what? This time, I'm not going to be ashamed. Not going to be ashamed that there's a new planner in my life, that I'm doing something different. It's just the way that the planner world works, and I got to start accepting it and not being like, oh, Kayla's here again with another. Of course I am. Of course I am. I am a serial planner lover, and it's going to happen, and we're just going to go with it because this planner is amazing. And I also have one to give away to you, which is cool. We can go through this crazy planner journey together as friends, planner compatriots, that sort of deal, and embrace the planner change. Let's get to it. So I've actually used Day Designer planners before, and they are my favorite for daily planning. I went through a phase where I'm like, I'm not that busy. I don't need to track my daily stuff. So I just had like my hardbound Erin Condren to-do list book, and that was working fine for me. I will link that video above if you want to check that out. It was a much simpler, smaller system, and it was working for quite a while. I think I started in February or March. But I am getting way more involved in the community and in the business community here in Grand Rapids. So I have a lot more appointments and meetings and things I need to be at. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overbooking myself. But then I also have a lot of projects and a lot of awesome stuff that I'm working on. And I'm really pushing myself business-wise at the tail end of 2019. I can't believe it's almost halfway over, but let's continue. Let's not have an existential crisis in the middle of this video. So I went back to the Day Designer because it is an amazing daily planner. It's a great all-in-one if you just want to have one planner. If that's like your jam, this could be a really great option. I personally like having multiple planners, but to each their own. So it's a very heavy planner. Like if you're carrying this around with you, you gotta fully buy into the planner. It's not something that you're like, oh, maybe I'll use it. Like, this boy is big, it's heavy, it's beautiful, there's a nice gold coil, gorgeous cover. The one I'm giving away has the same exact cover as this one. Corner, gold material, doodads and what's-its. I'm sure they have a proper name, like, oh, can I get those gold doodads on the corners? So it protects the corners, and that's the outside. Let's get on to the inside. It's like I've never done one of these before. So on the inside of mine, there is a pocket, and this is where I keep my project tracker, where I put all of the new releases I'm working on and the stage they are in the process. I have a Simply Gilded rabbit sticker. I think it's a bunny. Is there a difference between bunnies and rabbits? Let me know. Let me know in the comments because now I'm curious. So the monthly view is pretty standard. I love how big it is, and I've been trying to do some like simplistic monthly view planning in it so that I can see like travel and that sort of thing or any big events coming up. I can just mark those down really simple, but then I can get into the more nitty gritty in my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly. Love that guy. I've stuck with him for quite a while. I don't know why my planners are men. Is that like a telling thing about me? I don't know. I'm just like I'm literally all over the place in this video. But I love how big the boxes are. I feel like there's a lot of room. And it starts on a Monday, which is very interesting and something that is not very common in the planners that I use at least. And I know like Lakin loves a Monday start, but I was a little taken aback in July when I first started this. It is July, but like when I was setting it up. God, Kayla. Okay, just continue. People don't care. So it was a little something I had to get used to, but it's not the end of the world because this is not my main planner. But the weekends are together. Just interesting fact. But of course, it's the daily views that really drew me to this planner and has me coming back time and time again when I feel that pull for a more organized day. And it's fantastic. So it has on the left side the hours of the day. Of course, I am definitely not a 5 a.m. wake up person, but I've been trying to get up and like add them by 7. So it has a earlier start if you need it, and then it goes all the way to 9 o'clock. The top section also has a top 3, and I I have a mixed relationship with like top 3 priority lists. I like using them and I'm trying to really use it in this one, but I also just like adding everything into my main list. So even if I add like top 3 items, I also will likely put them in the main list because sometimes I find that I don't notice the top 3 because I'm so busy going after where the bulk of my text is. So I'll put them in both places. Then there's a section that it's like the 4 Ds. There's do, dinner, dollars, and don't forget. So I definitely use the don't forget section to be like, hey, something's coming up, like don't forget to vlog today, or don't forget that and next week you're going to New Jersey for PlannerCon, like that sort of thing. For dollars, I might start tracking like what my spending is for that day, or like if I bought coffee or that sort of thing, maybe I'll put that there. I love do for like deadlines if it's a new release day or that sort of thing. And then we are getting back into meal planning. I feel like meal planning is a constant struggle for the Benda household, but we are going to maybe use that dinner section as well. So there's some options up there, but you can also like cover it with a sticker if you want to switch it and use something else. And then there is a giant to-do list, and I love it, of course, because I am definitely a person that tries to pack the most into a day. I did really enjoy the hardbound because it limited what my to-do lists were, but I love this because then I can just write like, call my sister to ask how her appointment went, and I can add a little things here and there to become like a better person and a better friend and a better sister that I wouldn't have had room in my hardbound to do. So I just add those little reminders now into this. So I am a better person. And then the bottom section is a notes section as well as a gratitude section. I haven't really been using the gratitude section, but since it is a daily planner, it's just the nature of the beast. You're not going to be able to use every single section in all of your planners. So then at the end of the month, there is a notes page, and then it goes into the next monthly calendar, and it has gold little tabs, but there is not a notes section in the back. So if that is something that you need, this planner does not have it, and it's not the type of planner that you can easily uncoil and recoil to add anything in, but I'm cool with it. It works for me. Another thing, I've actually been using the ruler in this planner. I never use the ruler in any of my Erin Condren planners. Like, I always chuck it into a bin, and I probably have like 20 different rulers just in a bin somewhere. Just chilling with the ruler buddies. But this one, since it is being moved so consistently, I have put sticky notes on it. So the front sticky note is like things I want to make sure I talk about in my vlogs, and then the back sticky note, I call this like my board to do. Like that's a thing. But like if I find myself with some spare time, or I'm like, I just don't want to do like what I planned today, what can I do? So these are like my bigger projects or things that I can putz with over time, like tidy the house or work on our process manual. So I have this list here as a kind of reminder to be like, oh, maybe you can do these things. So that way each day as I go through the week, I have the list with me. And I love how the Erin Condren sticky notes fit so perfectly on it. And then it just kind of sticks up above the planner just a little bit, and it says today, and it has all the information. And I'm just really loving that system. So you should give it a try. Find one of your rulers, put a sticky note on it, and maybe track like a grocery list or something as the days go along. But it's pretty cool. You should give it a go. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I actually have another planner to give away. It's still in the box, ready to go to one of you guys. So in order to enter, you just have to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment about why this would be a good planner for you or why you're interested in winning. And I will pick a winner next week. So the following Wednesday, I will send you guys a message, also tagging you in the comments. So be sure to check your like inbox of YouTube or the comments to know if you won. So I don't know, that was so weird. So yeah, I hope you guys loved this video. I am really happy with the planning system so far. Maybe I can do like a plan with me dealio throughout a week of how I use this throughout my schedule, what I add, when I add things. If things don't go well, let me know if you're interested in seeing like an active use of this planner in my real life. But like I said, give this video a thumbs up because that's how you enter the giveaway, and subscribe because that's also how you enter the giveaway, but a great way so you don't miss any of my videos. I post 2 times a week. Thanks again and good luck with the giveaway, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.